Hey everyone, have you noticed how expensive, everything is getting? Seriously, I went to the grocery store the other day and my usual haul cost me almost double. Inflation is no joke and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And if you're holding on to cash in 2025, well, it might as well be losing value every single day. So what can you actually do about it? You invest smartly. That's why in today's video I'm breaking down the top 5 investments that I think have the best shot at beating inflation in 2025 based on their performance, stability, and future potential. Let's get right into it. First up, we've got the OG inflation hedge gold. You know, the shiny stuff people have been using as currency for centuries, and for good reason. When currencies weaken, gold tends to, shine literally and financially. Think about it. In times of economic uncertainty, people get scared. They look for something reliable to hold their value, something that's not going to disappear overnight. That's where gold comes in. It's a tangible asset, it's finite, and it's been valuable for thousands of years. In 2024 alone, we saw gold hit all-time highs. And with central banks around the world continuing to buy up gold reserves, it's a clear signal of where things are heading. Plus, it's not as volatile as other assets like stocks. It's not going to make you rich overnight, but it's a solid foundation for an inflation-proof portfolio. Next up, we've got stocks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Stocks with inflation? But hear me out. When it comes to outperforming inflation over the long term, stocks have a pretty solid track record. But you can't just throw your money at any random company. You've got to be strategic. Look for companies that are tied to strong inflation-resistant businesses. Think consumer staples, things people always need like food and household goods. Energy is another big one, as demand tends to remain high even when prices rise. And of course, healthcare is always in demand. These sectors tend to thrive even when inflation rears its ugly head. If picking individual stocks feels a little too risky for you, don't worry, I get it. A great alternative is index funds like the S&P 500 or ETFs that track dividend-paying companies. These offer built-in diversification and can help you ride out market fluctuations while still benefiting from potential growth. Remember, in 2025, the companies that can raise prices without losing customers, those are the real winners. Coming in at number 3 is real estate. You know I had to include this one. Why is real estate so great for beating inflation? Because property values and rents tend to go up right alongside it. It's like a double whammy of potential profit. Whether you're buying rental property directly or investing through REITs, real estate investment trusts, real estate gives you the amazing combination of asset appreciation and passive income. Rental income can be a great hedge against inflation, as you can potentially increase rents over time to keep pace with rising prices. And with housing shortages in many markets, well-placed real estate investments in 2025 could pay off for years and years to come. Plus, real estate can be a great way to diversify your portfolio beyond traditional stocks and bonds. It's a tangible asset that you can see and touch, which can provide some peace of mind in uncertain times. Now, for number 4, we've got cryptocurrency, but I'm adding a big old asterisk next to this one. Assets like Bitcoin are often called digital gold, and in some cases, they do act as a hedge against inflation, especially in countries with unstable currencies. But here's the thing, crypto is volatile, like really volatile. While it offers the potential for high rewards, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. If you're going to invest in cryptocurrency, you absolutely need to do your research and understand the risks involved. Don't just jump in because everyone else is. And whatever you do, don't overexpose yourself. A common strategy is to allocate just a small percentage of your portfolio to crypto. Think 1% to 5%. That way, you can potentially benefit from its upside potential without putting your entire portfolio at risk. And finally, number 5 is TIPS, Treasury Inflation Protected Securities. Don't worry, I'll explain what that means. TIPS are basically government bonds that adjust with inflation. So, as inflation goes up, your principal and interest payments rise along with it, based on the Consumer Price Index. They're not the most exciting investment out there, I'll admit that, but they are very safe and specifically designed to protect your purchasing power. They're a great option for anyone who wants a low-risk, inflation-linked asset. Think of TIPS as a way to preserve your capital and ensure that inflation doesn't eat away at your savings. They're not going to make you rich quick, but they can provide a steady, predictable return that keeps pace with inflation. So, quick recap. Gold for stability, stocks for long-term growth, real estate for cash flow, and appreciation crypto for high-risk, high-reward exposure, and TIPS for guaranteed inflation protection. Diversifying across these 5 asset classes can give your portfolio real resilience in 2025, no matter what the economy throws our way. If you found this video helpful, which I hope you did, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because I've got more inflation-fighting investment tips coming your way. And tell me in the comments, which of these assets are you most bullish on in 2025? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and stay smart with your money.